Good morning, loves. I'm actually gonna keep my phone connected just in case the battery goes down. I think yesterday I did that and the battery went down. So yesterday I turned on my vanity again in the night when I got home, and the vanity is bright. You look at my face, it is bright at nighttime, and right now it's a gloomy day, so it is very, like, what's it called, dark right now. And I have the vanity really close to me, so that's why I decided to keep it. Is bright. If I put it closer to me, it is bright. It's the perfect amount of bright. I could still see myself and stuff like that. So we're gonna keep her because I got no more money. And she's beautiful. It's just, I just expected her to be brighter, and I also lowered you guys down. I think you guys were too high up. It just didn't make sense, you know. So good morning. Today it is Thursday, and usually I'm off Thursdays, but like I said, my boss wants me to work moving on forward, so that's what we're doing, and that's why we're working. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the eyebrows, and we're just gonna go ahead and go with it because yesterday was just so bad. Oh my god, guys, I was bleeding so much yesterday. One of you guys sent me a message saying that you were glad that I was talking about periods, because I think a lot of the times guys don't understand what we actually go through or we actually feel. And sometimes I feel like they just say, oh my gosh, she's in a bad mood because she's on her period. In general, I'm just talking because I feel like every guy that I've known, even my guy friends, always says, oh my god, she's on her period, that's why she's moody, or she's being a bee. You know, like, they're always kind of like letting us know that, oh, we're acting dumb because we're on our periods. Even though I am back with my boyfriend, I still haven't had my same eating habits. I don't know why. I think I just kind of starving myself for 2 days was really bad. I did eat a shake yesterday, but for some reason that was enough. I didn't feel hungry to eat anything solid. And then I finally went to go eat dinner with my boyfriend because, you know, he wanted to, like, buy me dinner and just, I love that he's starting up the spark again. I'm starting up the spark again. So we went to Olive Garden again. We opened up so much. We're just talking like for hours. We literally got at Olive Garden like around 7:30 something, and we didn't get our food until like 30-40 minutes later. So we're just chatting, talking what we're feeling, how we met, what made us like that, what made us stronger, what made us weak, like everything, guys. We put everything down on the table. We're just being so transparent and honest, and what we were thinking. Obviously, you guys know that he knows my secret, and you know how I told you that I lost half of my finger. That's why I feel like so insecure about my hand. And I didn't lose it. I still have it, but it just has a horrible scar, and I made my nail kind of grow funky, and that's why I hate it. But I had told my boyfriend about it, and he didn't even think about that. He said, because I had told him, I thought honestly you broke up with me because of my secret, and he saw like, you're crazy. I didn't break up because of that. But we're just talking all night, and then I was eating the pasta and the chicken. I couldn't eat it. Like, I just feel like nauseous. And I'm in my period right now, so don't think, oh my god, she's pregnant. No, I'm just feeling nauseous since yesterday, just feeling really sicky. And when I went to go to Olive Garden, I was so hungry, like I was starving. I was like, man, I'm gonna eat my pasta like always, My body wasn't trying to take it. It was eating, but it wasn't trying to take it. I don't know if it was too heavy for a first meal that I haven't had in a while. And maybe I'm gonna have to use this, guys. Sorry, I can see. Maybe I can see. Sorry, I'm too close to you guys, but I'm not gonna put my face product until after my eyebrows, because I noticed when I put my face product, this is kind of slippery, and then when I'm doing my eyebrows, it just doesn't do the lines that I like. Sonia says, good morning, Yuli. I'm making lunch for my baby and I. Ooh, what are you cooking, girl? Let us know. It's not that I'm not hungry today, but I just feel nauseous. I don't know why. Like, I just feel like nauseous for some reason. And I want to talk a little bit about my situation, my relationship, because I got a lot of comments that were not supportive, and I understand. I put my my life, my relationship out here on social media. So I already knew there were gonna be people that were not gonna agree, and I have nothing against to say about them, honestly, but I do want to explain some things that they said. Let me go ahead and try to do this eyebrow, girl. My skin is so dry right now because I haven't done anything to it, but I want to take care of these eyebrows. So I feel when my skin is the driest is when these lines turn out to be so nice, you know, and it doesn't look that crazy. Kind of like that. You see how the lines are so perfect? That's because my skin is dry. When I do this with product in my skin, like moisturizer and other stuff, it doesn't look like this. The lines are not skinny, they're like fat. I love that it looks like that. You see that? Oh gosh, so beautiful. Before I talk about my relationships responses from you guys, yesterday was so bad, guys, being on my period. I felt so uncomfortable, and I was having a heavy flow, guys, like a heavy flow. Kid you not. It could just be because of your period. Probably. Good morning, Yuli. Hi, Megs. Egg salad. Oh, egg salad. No, just kidding. Egg salad sandwich for me and chicken and grapes for my son. He. Ooh, I miss eating grapes. I was telling my boyfriend. Oh my boyfriend's like a different guy because I tell him we should go to the beach, like, you know, go to the beach and have like grapes and wine. I was just being, I don't know, spontaneous or whatever. He's all like, oh, he said, let's do it. And I was like, what? You hate the beach? He's all like, I know, but you love the beach, don't you? And I was like, yeah. He's like, yeah, let's do it. And he was just smiling while saying this. So in my mind, I was like, my heart, pew, 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 pew. You know, like in the anime, it goes, pew. That's how I felt. So now I'm going to go ahead and do this side. Sorry if I'm like twisted, but I'm not a lefty, you know what I'm saying? What was I going to say? I was going to say something. I forgot. Okay, and then, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, so yesterday I had a heavy flow. And customers, guys, were so bad. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to do this right, because then I fucked up. I'm trying to see if they're straight, because sometimes I don't do this right. Oh my god. Yesterday I shaved a little bit of my hair and they look the same now. I literally had a lower eyebrow this whole time and I never noticed it. Until like right now, guys. Damn. That is crazy. I wanted to try to do my eyebrows when my skin was dry because I wanted to see if that was a problem. It was the problem, guys. Look how beautiful those lines are compared to when I do it with my skin treatment or like moisturizer and stuff, you know. Okay. Yes, oh my god, looks so nice, girl. My vanity is still not bright, guys, but I'm working with it somehow because I'm not trying to, like, you know. Oh wow, it looks so nice. Don't look at the eyes, but look at my eyebrows. Trying to see a little bit. Hold on. Yeah, wow. They look so good. They look nice. I should do my brows before moisturizer. That way they don't get slippery. That's what I was saying, girl. Every time I do my eyebrows after I do my face treatment and all that stuff, my eyebrow like part is always slippery. And look at those lines, Megs. That's when my skin is dry before putting products. Now we're gonna go ahead and do our face products. Let's go ahead and address the whole negativity that I got after I got back together with my boyfriend. But before I say that, yesterday was just a horrible day. I just wanted to mention that I did had a heavy float yesterday. It was so bad, guys. I literally changed pads like 3 times yesterday. So bad. I got full like after 2 hours or so. I did get full again, and I was like, what the hell, girl? And I just didn't feel like comfortable. I was annoyed at work though, but when I got off I wasn't annoyed because I was with my boyfriend and I was still like, you know. And then be careful, just don't wipe your eyebrows away. Just be careful, okay? I'm just trying to be careful here, but doing face treatment after you haven't done your eyebrows, so it's kind of hard a little bit. You need to get the T-zone area, because you know the T-zone, it's the hardest part because it's dry and stuff. Not dry, sorry, oily. I always try to get the oily parts, and that's my T-zone area. I still have a lot of boogers. I don't know why. I already cleaned my nose. Bro. Okay, so then I had a heavy flow. I changed pads 3 times, and then because I was having horrible customers, like there was not that bad like the day before. The day before I did have really bad customers. Let me clean my nose really quick. Okay, there was one comment specifically, and I hope if they are watching this video, there's nothing, like she said, I know you're not asking for my opinion, but I'm gonna give it to you. That's what she started with. I understand I put my relationship on social media, and by any shape or form I hold anything against anyone that has something negative to say. Everybody has their own opinion, but at the end of the day, you guys don't know the relationship in a personal level. And I want to say that I love everyone that left a beautiful comment and a positive comment, and even the ones that didn't agree that we were together, you guys still end up saying, as long as you're happy, that's what I care for. And those are the comments that I do love, because you guys are not agreeing with me getting back together, but you guys, as long as I'm happy, that's what you care about, and that's the comments that I love. But there were some comments that were throwing really a lot of slur, not even slur, but insecurities into what I did. One specific comment that, again, if they see this, what's it called? If they see this, there's nothing against them. Again, I'm just addressing it because I want to talk about the subject, if that makes sense. Okay. The subject was manipulation. Now, if you guys have been in my channel sooner than when I started my channel, basically, you guys know I was dating someone that was very manipulative and toxic. Not only that, my relationship was very abusive and toxic. Every time that I try to leave the relationship, he would hurt himself or tell me that he was gonna kill himself or do anything of that such. So I was very, very stuck in that relationship for 5 years, because I honestly did care for him, but at the same time, I was scared that he was gonna do something to himself, which he has, because there's been moments that I try to leave and he'll just send me pictures like, oh, I hurt myself and I did this and I did that. And I'm being so transparent with you guys. See, now that's a little bit of ultimatums that he kept giving me, like, if you leave me, I'm gonna hurt myself. Okay, and obviously that's not healthy and that's not normal. Obviously at the time I didn't know that, because that was my first relationship. I know the perfect explanation of someone manipulating the situation, making it into their own, and I feel that comes out of character. Okay, now my boyfriend, it's not like that. So when this person did say that he manipulated me to get back together, it's not the case. I didn't see it as a manipulation. I saw it as of a misunderstanding and and I admit it, lack of communication. And I told you guys, if there's no communication, there's not going to be a relationship, because a relationship has to be a strong bond about communication. And I was reading the comments yesterday with my boyfriend. My boyfriend didn't say anything. He said, at the end of the day, the only thing that matters to me is what you think. And honestly, that's the truth. If he would have been those type of manipulators, oh, he would have said, F that person, or F that, like, who the hell, like, you know, he just didn't have a reaction. Like, if that's what they think, I can't change what they think. And, you know, that's true. But manipulation is a very strong word for her to say that my boyfriend had manipulated me to get back together. Because manipulation is, I feel, malice. Okay, my boyfriend has, he obviously he has his moments, but he doesn't have malice in him. I know, I've been knowing him for 4 years almost, and before that he was my friend for 5 months. So he doesn't have malice in it. He's the type of person that always likes to be happy, and he jokes around about the situation. And also at the same time, that's what makes him very, very, very introvert and not be expressive and showing his emotions. Okay, so again, I don't know if he's gonna feel comfortable ever to be on social media with me, but he said when we move in, he is willing to do a video. So praying that happens. But the word manipulation, I want to explain to you what that is, especially because I have been in a manipulated relationship. Okay, manipulation, a perfect example. Let me tell you this. When he cheated, for example, my first boyfriend, when he cheated, he didn't accept it that he cheated. Okay, he said, I did not cheated, and if I did it because you clearly were not doing something right. So what does that sound to you like? Is that sounds like a guilt trip? What does that sound to you? What would you feel if the guy you love tells you, I cheated because clearly you are not doing something right, or you are the one that pushed me to cheat? If you really listen to the whole conversation that's going between me and this guy in my past, he's not accepting his faults. You understand? He's not accepting what he did was wrong. He is blaming me. He's blaming me that I wasn't giving him time, that I was just maybe not too attracted to him. Who knows what the reason was? But he, at the end of the day, said, it's your fault because you're not here. Now, keep in mind, me and him did went through a big bump, kind of like what I'm going through right now, of distance. And that was only because we were working so much at the same time, kind of like with my boyfriend. But again, let me tell you something right now. My boyfriend never initiated a breakup until I started trying to break up with him 3 times. Okay, and I'm not trying to take it the full blame. Again, he is a blame as well because he didn't communicate with me about his feelings. But at the same time, I am a blame because I did try to leave him 3 times. Okay, I did try to leave him because I just got so negative and very insecure about us. And I just wasn't seeing him a lot. Okay, so my first boyfriend, now that was manipulation. Okay, that is manipulation because they're guilt tripping you, they're twisting the conversation, they're thinking about it. I cheated, but I'm not going to tell her I cheated because I don't want her to leave me. I'm going to make her think that she's at fault, so she feels bad for me and she stays with me, because that is what happened. At the time, I didn't realize, obviously, and I did stay with him because I was like, oh my God, it's my fault. I'm not giving him time, or this or that, or da. My boyfriend in any shape or form blamed me. He just said, I thought that is what you wanted. So when he told me, when I asked him, what do you feel? What do you want? He said, I felt that you were long gone already. When you tried to break up with me 3 times, I felt that is what you wanted. And I, in a sense, was a little selfish because I didn't want you to leave. Okay, see, that's a different conversation. Even the way he talks is so genuine and so humble. Like, there's no way he was like, I'm going to twist this around. And even when I was with my ex and he was telling me these things, blaming me for like cheating, hold on guys, let me try to do this. In any shape or form am I saying, oh my God, my boyfriend's perfect? No, we have default. My boyfriend lacks emotion, and I've told you that many times. My boyfriend is an introvert. He just doesn't go out. You know, if he goes out, it's with me. He goes out with his cousins, but they just go play basketball. Other than that, he doesn't have friends. He's like an introvert person. Like, he really is like definition of a kind of nerdy guy, you know, like always at home, not wanting to go out and stuff like that unless he's with me. And I used to love that a lot, you know. Even when we were not together, he still was at home by himself, or he would go with his cousins. He wasn't the type like, oh my God, I'm gonna go out and just get fucked up. Never. My first boyfriend was like that. He used to party a lot. He used to go out a lot. And when I would tell him, where were you? He's so like, oh my God, here we go again. You're gonna start shit. And the only thing I asked of him was, where were you? You know, see, that type of mentality that he had is completely different than the one my boyfriend has. And definitely I feel that was manipulation, because he would manipulate the circumstances, the conversation, to just kind of turn out to be the way he wanted. You get me? So when this person did call my current boyfriend a manipulator, telling me that he just twisted things around to get me to be back with him, it did bother me, because I have been with a manipulated person. In no way in comparison that my ex and my current boyfriend are the same. Definitely not. So I do want to address that is not what's going on. We were lacking communication, which it happens, every relationship unfortunately is not perfect. And I know I said that my relationship was perfect because honestly we never fight. Me and him never have fights. Like, we have a little disagreements, but it's never, me and my boyfriend never had arguments like, oh my god, if you, if like, I never want to see you again, da 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 da. Like, personally, never ever done that with him, ever. Our breakups are always very sad and mellow. Like, we never get so like aggressive, never. And that's why I said when I was talking to you guys about my boyfriend, oh my god, I've never met someone like that, because I've never had that, someone that was just calmed. Even now when we try to break up, it was a very calm breakup. Sorry guys, hold on. It was a very, very calm breakup. Like, it was very calm. So I was like, what? You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go ahead and end that whole, what's it called, conversation about manipulation. I know what that is, and honestly, I agree that you can have your own opinion. I put my relationship on social media. Go ahead and say your opinion. I understand if that's what you think, but I want you to know, I know what being in a manipulated relationship is. I have been in an abusive, toxic relationship that lasted 5 years, and I couldn't leave because of how he turned the events to basically his side, what he wanted. And now I can read that, obviously, throughout the years that I was with him, I could read how he is, how he was turning things around. He never, ever, ever, and I'm going to tell you this right now, he never took fault in his actions. Even when he cheated on me or was trying to fall in love with someone else, he always put the blame on me, because he said that I was the one that let it happen. Okay, and now that's a fucked up guy. Obviously, may he rest in peace, because if you guys don't know, my first boyfriend passed away. Obviously, I didn't ever got closure with him, because we did break up through text as well, which a lot of you guys don't know. They were saying like, oh my god, your boyfriend's so effed up because he tried to break up with you through text. Sometimes through text it's easier, because in person it's hard. Okay, and I'm not trying to give him an excuse or whatever. It's still fucked up, and I even said it was fucked up that he broke up with me through text, but he himself knew that he couldn't go through with it in person. The reason why I did it to my first boyfriend was because he was abusive. Okay, and that wasn't the first time I tried to break up with him. I tried to break up with him many times, and he never tried to break up with me ever. So even to the last day, he never tried to leave me, until that one time that we lived together, and he did told me, I don't see us going anymore, because I have fallen for someone else. So that's different. He said that he just, no, actually, no, he never admitted he was falling for someone else. He literally just said that he wanted to be by himself and was starting fresh. But that was a lie, because a week later he got a girlfriend. You see, guys like that, I don't know. You get me? That's scary. That's crazy how guys can just move on just like that and just get a girlfriend the next day. That means they already were seeing that girl and they were talking to that girl already. You get me? So I know when manipulation is, and I know what that feels like. So I'm going to end that conversation right there. And if they do see this response, I just want them to understand where I'm coming from. Because I honestly did not like hearing that my boyfriend was manipulated. Hold on, guys. Because if you guys meet my boyfriend, he's a very sweet guy and very funny. That's all he likes to do, just laugh. Okay, he likes to laugh. He doesn't, maybe sometimes it is kind of tough to figure him out, because underneath that laughing guy that he is, does he have emotion? Does he really think serious stuff? Because that's something that always wonder in my mind. Hold on, guys. because of that, I always wonder what is underneath that smiley face. Is there actually something there? You get me? And there's a lot, and now he's so expressive. And obviously I don't expect him to be like that all the time, but for him to try, that's something already, guys. Okay. And then I think there was another comment that I wanted to address, but I don't remember what they said. Well, let me tell you a little gossip though. Let's do pink today. Let's be fluorescent. Sorry guys, I was just I low-key think I'm getting sick. I feel like my throat dry. Oh, it's my fault because yesterday me and my boyfriend, after eating Olive Garden, we went to go walk at the park. Back to our usual routines, basically. We used to do this for the first 3 years, and like I said, in this year everything went downhill because it's just our jobs were not aligning and we stopped trying. So we went back to our same routes of just walking the park. It's just very relaxing, and then we're just nonstop talking about stuff. That's what I miss, and that's how we used to be. It's just because I I gotta accept my faults too. I was just so invested in social media, like YouTube, my bags. I was constantly just talking about bags. You guys don't understand, I'm obsessed with Coach. And I have to limit myself to, when I'm with my boyfriend, I have to give him my time, because I admit that when I was with my boyfriend, I was always on my phone shopping. I was shopping for bags. I was telling, let's go to Coach Outlet, let's go to TJ Maxx. It's always where I want to go, but he would just tag along. But it's not really what he wanted to do. He also wanted to do stuff that he wanted to do. He never really said anything because he wanted me to do what I wanted for me. So that kind of makes me sad that he was just going along because, he just wanted to be around me, but he wasn't having fun. You get me? I said this before, but I'm also an introvert. That's gaslighting. There you go. Gaslighting. It's manipulating decisions to their own convenience. It's doing makeup. Pushing the blame on you when it's their wrongdoings. Gaslighting. That's the word I was. She also said that. She said that he was gaslighting the situation, manipulating the situation. But you're right, gaslighting. Girl, I sometimes don't understand my differences. I said this before, but I'm also an introvert, and I don't agree that being an introvert is an excuse to not show emotion. Obviously, yeah. I think it's just in his personality, how he was raised. It's just he's not the type of person that people ask what's wrong or what are you feeling. You get me? But it did make him not be that sociable. He's very antisocial. Like, not kid you not. Like, when I met him, he would not go nowhere by himself. So let's say we will go eat at like a Panda, for example, right? And if I tell him, can you go down and get our meals? He would say like, can you go with me? That's how it was. He couldn't do stuff by himself. And that's how it was in the beginning. Obviously, when he was with me throughout the years, he kind of got a little more like confident, I guess. And now he say, oh babe, I could get down and go get the meal. And now he will go down and get the meal. But I feel at the same time I was like a mom, because he's kind of gives me like child vibes, like, because he's still young. Well, back then. But now I'm seeing that he has matured a little bit, and he has been doing some growing. You get me? He's definitely not used to being vulnerable. If you guys think about it, I've been with him for almost 4 years. This December will be 4 years, and he's never showed emotion. He showed emotion, like he's happy or sometimes like bothered, because he would just get quiet. He would just be like if something bothers him, like he never gets like angry or like crying. You get me? Like, he really is really well in hiding that. But what's it called? Throughout this whole process of us breaking up, he really did show a lot of emotion, and that's why I got kind of like a little shocked and surprised, because I've never ever seen that side of him, to have emotion and stuff like that. And I guess he just poured out. It's his first serious relationship, and there are a lot of new feelings he may just not understand or explain. Definitely, yeah. I think you need to know the difference between manipulation and gaslighting. I think you're the one that left the comment, actually, Lisa GX3. It looks like the little picture. What is gaslighting? Hello, Yuli. I got to know you are back with your boyfriend. I thought I clicked on an old video, but it was new, and thought you kicked me out of your live video too. No, I didn't. I didn't kick out anyone, actually. I only kicked out people that tried to say like sexual stuff, because in the last live I got this guy that came into the chat and was throwing sexual comments, but you guys can't see it because they get sent to me first, And then if I don't like it, I could just block them or just remove them from the chat. And that's what I did earlier. If you guys know me, I don't know words, okay? So, but let's ask, can Siri know what's manipulation right now? Yeah, I thought you were ignoring me. America Loca, you already know I love you. I do not ignore you, America Loca. Hi, love, how are you? But again, this is, like I said, I don't know, I think it was her, Lisa X3. Again, the relationship that you guys know is what I say, my side of the story. And I said this in the last live. I don't want you guys to say anything bad about him. Even when we already broken up, I said he has his feelings are valid because he's part of the relationship. It's not just always the girl suffering or, you know, going through stuff. It's both of us. It's not just him. You get me? In my first relationship, I would agree for you guys to say not bad stuff, but do want to say like, hey, he was fucked up or he was this, because he was. Like, he physically was hurting me, you know. He physically was purposely trying to see me in pain because that's what he thought was love. And it wasn't love. Hurting someone physically, emotionally is not love. Now, he was a definition of what's it called, toxic, and just not wanting to be in a relationship. For some reason, he did not want to leave me. Because I don't know why. I guess I will never know, because like I said, he passed away. So I will never understand why he made me go through such a harsh relationship. Hi, Jennifer. You do? Yay. Meg, Sonia, good morning. So some of you guys are getting a little like, I'm not gaslighting and manipulation. You already know I don't know my words, but I do want to explain. I definitely don't think my boyfriend is manipulative, because I feel like manipulative is something like, what's the word? Very mean, because here, let me search up the word, because I don't want to be saying shit that you guys don't understand. Manipulation means that of a controlling the situation. Okay, so he's definitely not, so a controller, basically a person that controls me in a sense. No. If anything, I'm the manipulator. Just kidding. But no, definitely not controlling. Definitely not. Not 100%. My boyfriend is not manipulative. He's not a controller at all. If anything, everything goes down. It's what I want, which sucks, because I'm realizing now it shouldn't be like that. You get me? But in my own, it's like, oh my God, he loves me so much. He's doing what I want. You get me? Like, and I'm saying like, oh my God, we're going to do this because I want. No, it's because he asked me, what do you want to do? And I never really bothered to ask him, what do you want to do, babe? And we have told him like, what do you want to do? But his answer was, whatever you want, babe. You get me? Like, and I thought, oh my God, he's so sweet for saying that. But it's not fair to him. We have to do things that he likes as well. And he just expressed that to me. He wants to go mini golfing sometimes. And sometimes I'm like, Coach Allen all the time. You get me? But no, 100%, he's not a controller. I laugh because he just doesn't seem like the type to ever be controlling the situation. You get me? Like, no, 100% disagree. He's not a manipulator. And like I said, him being the way he is how he is. Every introvert person is different, okay? And I understand it's like, oh my God, you know, like, that doesn't excuse him of being how he is because he's an introvert. Of course not. It does not excuse him. He should have been communicative with me, and he should have told me what he felt. Okay? He shouldn't have just gone along with what I wanted and just ended it right there. You get me? And 100% agree that he should have not ended it through text. You get me? But the next day, he decided to talk things out, and that's where we're at right now. That you both will learn from each other and help each other to grow each other. Obviously, I want you to be happy. I can only make an opinion on what you've said. Yeah, of course. You see, let me read that again. Obviously, I want you to be happy. I can only make an opinion on what you said. Exactly. On what I've said. Okay? And I said this multiple times in my other lives. And again, Lisa G7 is all love here. Do not get in any type of way. If you want to start my life from the beginning after I ended, I said this in the beginning. I'm only addressing the opinion, and you have every right to say your opinion because I decided to put my relationship on social media. But at the end of the day, no one really knows the situation deep down because you guys are not in it. I'm just telling you my side of the story. You guys don't know the side of the story of my boyfriend. boyfriend. If you guys hear the side of my boyfriend's story, you guys would totally maybe think, oh my gosh, she is the one that is. She is, because you guys are seeing it from his point of view. You understand what I'm saying? Jennifer, isn't it more like a box with pralines or a surprise egg? I'm not quite sure what there's. I think talking about her food. You don't need to make excuses. You're obviously going to do whatever you want. I guess from the outside looking in, it seems a little off. I'm not making excuses. So, now you're getting a little different here. I'm not making excuses. You're making it seem like I'm trying to hide what really is, so people think that my boyfriend is not a manipulator. That's definitely not what it is. I'm not making excuses. I'm explaining what it's supposed to be. Okay? And it's how you are addressing the conversation that is not, it's not how I'm liking how this is going. You understand? Yes, America Loca, thank you so much. Do what makes you happy, Yuli. Your happiness is for no one but about you. So it's just how you address. There's many ways how you can conversate and tell someone something. Yuli, read my comment. It's a Shakespeare. Where is it, love? Let me see. Relationships are like a box of chocolates. Some don't taste good and some are delicious. I don't know. Is that what you're talking about? That's a nice one. But it's just, why, let me ask you this. Why are you getting in this type of term? Like, it seems like you're kind of acting, I don't know what's the word. Is there something more deeper meaning to this because of how you're saying things? Because you're saying like, I clearly care that you're happy, but you're just making excuses. That's what I'm getting from you. So I'm kind of like, I want to understand you now. Besides my relationship and my boyfriend and me, what is triggering you to say how you're saying things? Go up and read my new bag order. Girl, America Loca, what bag did you order? Ain't nobody got time for Shakespeare. I love Shakespeare, Jenny. Thanks so much. Shakespeare is actually pretty good, and Jenny is such a vibe. Is it about the chocolate thing? I didn't even know that was a Shakespeare thing, to be honest. At the end of the day, guys, I do what my heart wants me to do and what I feel is right. I think every relationship is different. You get me? Like, I don't understand why Romeo and Juliet did. Oh, yeah, definitely. Romeo and Juliet. You missed it. It's up there. I made it up. I was trying to be Shakespeare. Oh my, it wasn't real. Oh my God. I was literally gonna go look for it right now, girl. I was like, where have I heard that before? I'm gonna go look. I'm gonna go try to rent the Shakespeare book and try to read it. Listen to your heart, Yuli. You do what you feel and want to do, but keep in mind that we all only want your happiness and wish you well. So everyone only gives their opinion in the movie from... I know it's an opinion, but it just doesn't seem like an opinion when it kind of seeming like, oh, you're just making excuses. Why would I make excuses? First of all, I don't know you as a person, right? I don't know you as a person, like making excuses. Excuses is like my first relationship. I keep going to this because I feel like my first relationship was really fucked up. When my mom will ask me, why are you still with him when he hurts you, when he does this? He loves me. He has bought me this and he has shown me he cares and this time and this. That's making excuses. You understand? I'm sorry if I'm trying to really address this, but you don't know me. I'm sorry to say this. You don't know me. So you don't know the relationship. And for you to say, oh, you're just making excuses, it's just... I don't know where this is coming from. I'm not making excuses. I'm explaining the situation. I'm actually being really open about what he said, what I'm saying, what the relationship was about, or at least to some point. Because at the end of the day, you guys don't know the conversations that we had. You don't know the deep conversations that we've been having. So excuses as in, what are you taking as an excuse? Opinion is... hey, I don't think this is the perfect opinion. And I've said that I've got many of these. Hey, I don't agree that you got back with him. Honestly, I feel like you're better off without him. But I'm glad that you're happy and that's what matters to me. That's an opinion. But your opinion was more of an opinion, kind of like more personal. That's why I'm asking you, where are you coming from and why do you feel like I'm making up excuses? I'm very transparent, guys. Like, I'm sorry, like, if you're taking this a different term, but I'm very transparent and I'm very bold and I have no filter. I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. I'm gonna pretend, oh my God, like this. No, I'm very straight up with shit. I'm sorry. You don't need to explain yourself to anyone. Not, no, me, not anyone. It was just the way I see it. It's just the way you said the comment. That's why. You get me? And I started the conversation with just addressing the word manipulation in your opinion. In any shape or form, I was trying to go with you. But now that you're here, it's the way that you're kind of responding is making it seem like it's something else. So that's why I'm trying to understand you. Where are you coming from? Like, honestly, why are you so triggered in a sense that I'm back with my boyfriend and the word manipulation and gaslighting came out of you? Why? That's what I want to know. I guess I want to know, where is this coming from? I think you're trying to say she's saying being mean, but saying it in a nice way. Correct. The word is slipping my mind, though. That's why I've seen many opinions, but it's different. It's kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like that person. I've said it many times, like, they don't agree that I'm back with him. But at the end of the day, I think there's a lot of growing to do and you guys will learn and I'm happy for you. That's a good opinion. You're not going to detail, but you use the word, you use the word manipulation, that this and that and this, but at the end you do whatever you want and you're just making excuses. So how does that sound to you? It does sound kind of like in a negative way, and that's the reason why I'm addressing it. Where is this coming from? Explain it to me. I'm not mean. Just because you don't like the way I worded things. It's not the way you worded things. It's just how you're saying. Yeah, actually, yeah. It is how you worded things. It's coming out to be basically kind of mean. Like, kind of saying like, oh my God, like, I like the red shirt, but that lipstick looks really ugly on you. It's kind of like that. Like, you're saying, at the end of the day, it's your life and you're going to do it whatever you want and you're just making up excuses. Let me read the comment to you again. I'm sorry, but it's just not coming out to be nice. And you said you don't need to make excuses. You're obviously going to do whatever you want. I guess from the outside looking in, it seems a little off. So you're still being kind of like a little, like, where is this coming from? That's what I'm saying. Like, at the end of the day, a genuine person, not saying that you're not genuine, but a genuine response would be like, hey, whatever makes you happy. I don't agree you guys are together, but I'm just happy that you're happy. Ended at that. You get me? And that's most of the comments that I got. I think you and another person kind of took it a little too. I like oat milk. Jenny, I love you. Jason, you always help my brain farts. Not everyone will sweeten the words. Just keep it moving. You do you. Passive aggressive. Yeah. So I don't know. That's how I'm taking it. You know what I'm saying? You're making my blood boil right now, but that's how I'm taking it right now, to be honest. I just don't like, I'm not saying you are, but to me at work, I've met people like that, and it comes out kind of being like making nice comments, but then having a meaner way of saying it. And yeah, I don't like that, to be honest. I don't. Well, see, you don't like people being as direct as you. I guess you're not as open to conversation. See, now you're coming back. See that now you're upset, girl. Oh my God. It's just the way you're saying things, girl. When my blood boils, I feel my face get on fire. I vary when I'm mad or cry. It's just the way she's saying things. I don't like people saying it that way, to be honest. And it's not that you're being direct. Being direct is completely different in how you're saying it. But like I said, everything through text is very unemotional, or what's the word? It doesn't have emotion in it. So maybe right now she's just texting it, normal. Or maybe she actually is, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know you and you don't know me, girl. But for someone to have such a deep comment about a relationship that you don't know. So, and I'm just telling you what I know. You get me? Like what I want to share with you. Your relationship is off just because people don't want to tell you the truth. So where's this coming from, Lisa? Let's just pour it out. Why are you acting this way? Where is this coming from? Like, honestly, like, where is this coming from? I don't understand. Like, I don't understand why you're so invested. Not even invested, but being so, like, very on point with what my relationship is. Why? That's what I want to know. Why are you so, that I always wonder, like, I see a lot of people on social media sharing their relationship, and I've seen many comments where they're so very, very deep in thought and serious, like, oh my god, you should have not done this, this and that. At the end of the day, you guys don't know that person, so for you to be mad when they make a decision, why? Like, that's why you're tripping about it. That's where I'm going at. Why are you tripping about it? And girl, and I'm in my period, okay? So don't trigger me right now. You're right. I don't know you. I don't know him. But Yuli, there's a big red flags. There you go. Open up, girl. Tell me the red flags. Comment down below. What are the red flags since you know everything so well? Go ahead. There's a lot of videos you have shared about your relationship, so I think people are just going to have a lot of opinions. Yeah, that's why. Go ahead and tell me the red flags. Go ahead and tell me the red flags. Like I said, that's why I take full responsibility because I shared what I shared. So go ahead, tell me what are the red flags. There's a lot of videos you have shared, and I think she is only blunt or direct. She doesn't mean any harm, but just telling her opinion because she cares for you. I'll take it as that. I think, Lisa, you shouldn't comment anymore about Yuli's relationship. At the end of the day, you are not the one in the relationship, so it shouldn't affect you. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying this in a mean way either, because I just don't. I think her opinion is more deep than what it should be, if that makes sense. So I kind of agree with NGOC that she's being blunt and direct, but it's just she's having like a deeper meaning to it. No one has done this in the comments. It's only been her and another girl that just got really, really like personal. And I get it if you guys do care about me, but it's just kind of like you're assuming what the situation is when you only know what I tell you. You understand? I'm not invested. I guess because you've talked about it so much and I loved watching you, of course I'm going to feel some type of way. Sometimes it's the way the words that come out. Thank you, Sony. I'm new here, so don't know how to use these things in the chat. I think Yuli is open to conversation about her personal life. She is transparent all the time. It's just that your words are coming off as condescending. Thank you. That's all. Not to say that you are. It's the words. But again, I've said this. This is just words. I'm not seeing you in person. Like, I don't know how you're talking or stuff like that. But the words are coming out a little off, like you're saying. And that's why it's kind of making me feel some type of way. And like I said, I'm very, very transparent. I feel like it's more deeper comment than just the regular, hey, you know, I love watching you. I don't appreciate that you're back with him because, you know, I honestly think you were off better without him, but I just care that you're happy. That's a more like mellow comment and just, hey, I am watching you and I don't agree what you're doing, but as long as you're happy, that's what matters. It's just, I got a lot of comments like that, and those are the ones that I appreciate and I love, you know, because at the end of the day, you're respecting my decisions. But if you're commenting on what I did and you don't agree with it, but then you're saying like, oh, at the end of the day, you can do whatever you want and then that's different. You get me? That's different. It's coming out different. That is my... Her lives are meant for you to vent and connect. Please do not think it's an attack on you. I'm not saying... I want to know where is it coming from, because she's being a little more in a deeper meaning in her comments. That's literally it. It has nothing against with her. It's just the comment. I'm 100%. She's an amazing person. She's an amazing girl. And, you know, I have nothing against her. I just want to know, I guess, where is it coming from? But again, if she's persisting that this is just an opinion, then we're just going to leave it at that. And that's it. Literally it. I don't think it's meant for... No, I understand she's not trying to be hurtful. I'm just trying to understand where is it coming from, because it looks more deeper comment than just an opinion, if that makes sense. Yeah, I'm definitely not trying to make her feel attacked at all. So if that's how you're seeing it, it's definitely not that. I just want you to understand where are your feelings coming from, because I care about you guys. I care. If I didn't give... Like, let me be transparent right now. Let me pause it for a second. If I didn't give a shit about you guys, I would ignore it. Okay? And I want you guys to understand something. I care. I care about your comments. I care what you think. I care why is it that you're thinking this, because I care about you. You understand? So I don't want you to feel like, oh my gosh, she's literally turning on me or telling me shit or whatever. No, I care where is this coming from, because I want to understand you and I want to know why are you thinking like that. But that's just me. That's how I am. If this was anybody else, they would have been, oh, ignore, 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 ignore. I do or do I not reply to all the comments? I like all the comments. I reply all the comments because you guys are not just subscribers. I see you guys as friends. I see you guys as people that I want to get to know. And I've told this to my lives many times. I want to build a bond with you guys, a connection, which is the reason why I tell you guys my stuff. I tell you what happens at work, which obviously I got haters because of that. I'll tell you guys what happens in my life. I tell you what happens, what makes me feel sad, what makes me feel mad. I'm in my period right now. Oh my God, I'm very open-minded and I always consider you guys to be friends. So yeah, when I get a comment like that, it kind of makes me feel like it is a friend and I want to understand you. Where is this coming from? You get me? But in any shape or form, I want you to think, oh my God, I'm trying to attack you. No, I care about you, which is the reason why I am trying to understand you. So I want you to understand that, and I'm going to end it at there. Then send me an Instagram. Send me an Instagram. I love getting personal with you guys. And I told you guys all the time, send me Instagram chats. I've chatted with a lot of you guys in a personal level. And Ellie D is not here, but Ellie D is a perfect example that has remained connected with me on Instagram. She literally texts me good morning all the time. She tells me her problems. Obviously, I'm not going to share those problems about her with you guys because that's her personal life. But I love that she goes out of her way to go into my comment box and tell me her problems. Hey, I feel like this or that. Sometimes there are people that just need someone to listen and they need a friend. And that could be me. So if you want to share anything with me, go to my Instagram. I know YouTube you can send comments, but I want you guys to understand that I want to form a bond and a connection. So if I thought you guys were nobody, I would ignore your comments. I could just be reading positive comments right now, you get me? But I care about everyone. It's not just one person. It's not just Jenny because I know her more personal, or Megs because I know her more personal. You get me? I do know a lot of these people. I know them more on a personal level. But at the end of the day, I care about all of you guys. That's just how I am. So when someone says something maybe come offish, because that's how I felt, it came a little offish, I will address it because I care. I care about the person and I care about the comment. And in any shape or form, I'm saying, oh my gosh, she's mean. No, I care about the comment because I give a shit. You know what I'm saying? I give a fuck. I care about what you say and what you say. Do you know the problem, Yuli? Bonding is not easy. We can hear you and see you, but you can't hear us and see us. That's the problem. That's the problem. Sometimes I wish I could see you guys. And it sucks that YouTube only lets me invite 4 people. But the 4 people that I can invite to the live chat can only be people that are monetized. So that's the sucky part. If you care about me, read about my new bag. Woman! Freaking America Loca. You're crazy. I learned in life that we are better off listening to people when it comes to relationships. If they ask for advice, then we can give advice, and that is all, and wish you the best. Yeah, advice, definitely advice. Yeah. Words written are different than words spoken, definitely. Maybe they see themselves in you and have been in a similar situation. So they're applying their experience to being the same as yours. So in a way, it's like they're trying to warn their own self. Yep, definitely could come off like that. Yuli knows that I love pineapple on my pizza. That's a fact. I love you, Jenny. Thank you so much. NGOC, I agree with Lucy. Yeah, so like I said, maybe it has been coming for her past experience or whatever the reason may be. Again, I didn't took it as a negative. I took it a little personal on the way she phrased it, and that was it. But at the end of the day, I do give a fuck. I do give a fuck about everyone's opinion. I do. It's me. Hello. I care. I'm sorry. Like I know, when was it? I think a long time ago, I got this girl who unsubscribed because she said, what did she said? She said, I'm unsubscribing because you are on social media and you're supposed to get, what's the word? What did she use? You're on social media and you're not okay. You're not made for social media because you care too much about what people say. And I'm unsubscribing because you cannot take an opinion. And that's literally what it was. But at the end of the day, it's who I am. I'm not going to change who I am because this person thinks I'm going to just accept negativity. But this girl was really mean. This was not an opinion like, I forgot her name already. Sorry. She left already. Hopefully she didn't feel like I was trying to attack her because I wasn't. I was just trying to address how I felt. It's okay. I hope you're happy. I'll leave it at that. Yeah, I'm definitely happy. But I just thought it had a deeper meaning, which I was trying to understand from you. And that was basically it. I just felt like it had a deeper meaning in the way you were phrasing things. But again, it's just text. We don't really know how the people feel. But yeah, Lisa was definitely like her words just came off a little offish to me personally. But I know she didn't have any malice in it. Maybe it just came from like a deeper meaning that she had, maybe background issues, I don't know. But the girl that did block me, or I think she said she blocked me, what did she said? Oh my god, no, she was so mad. I forgot what it was, but she gave an opinion about one of the bags that I did. It was a bag video that I did, and I did an opinion or something like that, and she didn't like it or something like that. And I had addressed it in one of my lives or videos, and she didn't like that I addressed it. She said that you could have just replied to me in the comments, which I did. I replied to her in the comments, and it was a nice comment. And she said you didn't have to put me on blast on the live, and you're not made for social media because you don't have a thick skin. She just went off like a big paragraph, guys. And then she said, I'm gonna unsubscribe from you because you're just don't take opinions and stuff like that. It was about a bag too, by the way, but I was like, what? And then she just obviously unsubscribed. But I understand that some people are gonna have their opinions, but when it goes like a more deeper meaning, you can't blame me if I try to acknowledge it, and you can't blame me if I feel some type of way, because at the end of the day, I'm a person. I'm a person with feelings. I'm a person that feels some type of way. I have insecurities. I get hurt. You guys seen me hurt. I'm very transparent with you guys. I uploaded the videos when I was heartbroken, and maybe she saw me heartbroken and she felt that he's not good for me because he hurt me. He did hurt me at the end of the day. You understand? My boyfriend in any shape or form is perfect. He's not. He has things he needs to work on. I have things that I need to work on. You understand? So if I got like that, it's because I was trying to understand where that comment was coming from, to be honest. I America Loca just commented again, girl. I love you so much. If you change, then only for the better. Yeah, so we just have stuff that we need to work on. That's basically it. I can't change myself, you guys. This is how I am. I don't give a fuck. What's the word? I care what people say. I give a fuck about people's opinion. I give a fuck about people. You get me? And I'm sorry for cussing, but it's just how I am. And I know it might come off like, oh my gosh, we can't tell her shit because she always gonna say something back. But that's how I am. You get me? Like, I care. Like, I care about you guys. Like, I know it's crazy that you guys think she don't know us. We're just commenting a comment behind the screen. I'm a very emotional person. You guys don't understand. So I do care. Like, if, let's say an example, Megs, because I feel like I know her in a little more personal level, but let's say Megs. If Megs right now literally tells me, oh my God, girl, like, I need like $200 because this, and that. It's an example, you know? I'm going to send her the $200 because I care. And now, at the end of the day, she might give him back, might not. But is that how much I kind of got already connected to her? Max is a perfect example. America Loca, the people that are very active and I see a lot. Cabby and Sonia, Hey Lady, Vet Myers, who else? Did I already say Sonia? What's it called? Jessica Perea. We got so many people that I kind of remember. I'm trying to remember all of you guys. I'm sorry. It's just a for example that I know you guys think I don't know you, and you think, oh my God, we're just behind the screen. You don't know us. We only see what you're telling us. But at the end of the day, the comments do say a lot, and I want to get to know you guys. So comment whatever the fuck you want, obviously, you know. But if I address it, don't think I'm trying to like, oh my God, you know. At the end of the day, it's just how I am. I like to address things and I like to comment on things. It's just how I am. Betty Boo. Hey, love. You need just an advice. Sometimes people can give you advice that can help you to get better. Sometimes it may sound harsh or very direct or blunt, but honestly, like me, I am very direct and blunt too. Yeah, of course, there's a lot of different types of bluntness and directness. For me, how I am, I have no filter, but it's in more of a like mellow, joking way. And then there's people, the serious type. Thank you, Bex. The serious type that is like, hey, honestly, I had friends like that. Let me tell you, for example, I had friends like that says, hey, honestly, and this is an example, being different type of direct. I don't think you should be with him. Like, there's so many red flags. He literally broke up with you through text. He literally doesn't spend time with you, and da 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 da. Like a lot of excuses, right? And at the end of the day, it's your life, and you're gonna do what you want. But that's just my advice to you. It's not gonna work out. That's one type of a direct comment. And then there's another one that can be how I am direct is like with my friend, for example. Let's use her situation, or a past friend. My friend cheated, right? Another friend. My friend cheated with, this is TMI. My ex-friend cheated on her boyfriend with 2 other guys in one same day. Now that was a hard one. That was something hard for me to say to her. And that was when she came to advise this. I'm gonna tell you what for me is to give advice. Hold on, let me do this really quick. Oh my god, my thing is dry, guys. I let it get dry. Oh, perdóname si no, what's the word? Si no te supe amar. That's literally the only part I know about Charitza's song. Like, perdóname si no te supe amar. Na, 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 na. That makes me cry all the time because I feel like I feel like a lot of songs do describe how I feel lately. And hold on, guys. Okay, so that was my comment. Let's do our face. I'm just gonna do something simple. My comment to that, when my friend came to me and said, hey, I'm so mad at my boyfriend. She was mad at her boyfriend because he apparently was trying to train a new girl at his job. And the new girl literally was just a new girl. She was a new hire, and he was in charge to take care of her. Like, show her the grounds, show her around or whatever. And my friend saw her boyfriend trying to show her around, and that made her really, really jealous. And she 100% thought, yup, he likes her, she's attractive. Obviously insecurity popped up on her or whatever's. Sell me, girl. NGOC, Julie hates me. She won't pay attention to my back stuff or my heart stuff. Girl, America, I am not working because I am in this chat. I am goofing off because of you, Lee. I love you, America Logan. You know that. I think for me, I can tell that when you're serious and when you're in joking mood. So understand where you're coming from. Thank you, Bags. Oh my God, Yuli, don't forget that you're getting ready for work. Don't be late. I need my 200. I got ready early. I'm in good time right now. I got ready a little earlier. Oh, but she mentioned you and she says she loves you. Yes, I know. I saw the message. So again, I want her to do. And then we got a little hater here. Whitney Carrillo saying, who cares, bitch? Well, we care, bitch. I'm gonna show the comments so everybody can see her. So Whitney Carrillo, I don't know who the fuck you are, and she's saying, who cares, bitch? Go off. You're so wonderful, NGOC. And America Look and America Look at what bag did you buy? And the heartfelt stuff aren't, you just be happy. Yeah, definitely. That is what I'm trying to do, girl. But let me tell you what happened. Let's do a little gossip thing. So then my friend, just be happy. I am happy. Well, kinda. I'm working on that, girl. I'm working to be happy, but it's a process, you know. No one can be genuinely happy sometimes, and it takes hard work, you know. But it's definitely a work in progress. But moving on forward, I'm gonna keep my relationship a little more private, just because I think I do care too much what people say, and I don't want that to influence my actual thoughts and feelings, because I was that type of person, at least back then. When my friends would tell me, hey, he's not good for you, break up with him, I will listen to them. I was that type of friend that will listen to them. But at the end of the day, I did like the guy and I wanted to give it a shot, and I didn't because my friend didn't like them. So I do care a lot about people's opinion. So I think moving on forward, I am going to keep my relationship private. And until the day he decides to be on social media, that's when you guys will get to know him on a personal level. But as of now, he did tell me he does want to come on social media and explain to you guys what was he feeling in that moment where he decided to break up with me. And I think it would be a good guy, a guy version intel from his point of view. And whoa, this side is way darker than this side. And I think I would love, if that ever happened, I would love that to happen. And just for you guys to ask questions, because I feel guys don't show emotion a lot. And I don't know if he's going to show it to you on social media, but it would be nice if there's people out there that have questions for a guy's point of view. Because honestly, guys are very kind of like hard to figure out sometimes, or understand where are they coming from, you know? Guys are very strange. And maybe we say this because we're girls. Sometimes I feel like guys are not that expressive. And it's a fact. Like, it's true. What did you buy, love? What did you buy? Let me know what you bought, hun. Heartfelt, I sent her from the video. I am a little needy when I want to share my purchases. Oh, forgive me. No, it's fine, love. What did you buy? What kind of bag did you buy? But don't you think if enough people are saying the same thing about your boyfriend, there's no truth in it? No, we don't want to hear FEOK from him. FEOK? What is FEOK? No, because 75% of the comments were positive. Only 25% of the comments were a little negative or a little condescending, like they were saying. Now that's the word I'm gonna say, condescending, about what happened. You get me? And I've been in a relationship where everybody was telling me, no, he's not good for you. He's not good for you. I have been, and that was my first relationship. You get me? This is our first bump in 4 years, guys. We've never ever broken up in 4 years. We've been together for almost 4 years and we've never broken up. We've never fought. Our distance started 5 months ago. This is recent. That's what I'm telling you guys. For you guys to see like, oh my God, just end it right now. Not you guys specifically, but some of the comments saying, oh my God, there's so many red flags. I don't know why you're with him. Da, 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 da. But no one knows the relationship better than me and him. It's just me and him. That's it. You guys are allowed to give your opinions, obviously, but me being who I am, I give a fuck. I care. So I will address comments and stuff like that. But moving on forward, I'm going to keep my relationship private just because I'm trying to work on it and it's a work in progress. Every relationship is not perfect. You get me? Tell me right now if you have been in a perfect relationship, where you've never ever had disagreements and you guys are always in the same page, then girl, you is lucky. Because it was like that for me in the beginning. This is our first bump in 4 years, guys. Our first bump. We've never fought, never broken up. And it's just when I got promoted to FEL, that's when I started seeing change in our relationship. Because I was just so invested in work. And that does happen. It's normal. You get me? I just never thought it would happen to me. Because I feel like our bond was very, very strong. But it did got a little weak throughout the year. Super soft leather. Michael Kors Astor bag. I need to search that bag. Sounds cute. Isn't that the one with the studs? I'm googling it. Yes, let me know how cute it is, look, Sonia. Michael Kors has been coming out with the cutest bags ever. There's a little mini bag that I saw. Oh my God, I wanted to buy it, but girl, I don't know why it's $300, like almost $200 for that little mini MK bag. I'm like, girl, I ain't got money like that, girl. I'm good and Slay Chicken Nugget Queen. I like your name. It's cute, Chicken Nugget Queen. You get me? So I don't know what else to talk about. It just feels like if I talk about work, oh my god, it gets too crazy. If I address stuff, I think it gets a little too much, but that's just how I am. So I don't know what to do now. I'm just gonna talk about myself now. I don't know. I already cut off talking about work because of that other hater that was trying to report me to my job. She actually wanted to go to my job and get me fired because I was talking about work. Why did she care? I'm still wondering right now. Why did she care so much? Because me talking about work had nothing to do with her. But she was so triggered saying that, I think she must have been someone that worked there, maybe. I'm just thinking about it, maybe. And that's one that I had to block. And a lot of you guys, thank you so much. A lot of you guys reported her. Thank you so much, loves. I haven't heard of her in a long time, so I think she did got reported. But she was really threatening me, trying to saying that she was gonna go to my job and get me fired, And so then I kind of cut that off. I don't talk about work. I mentioned some stuff here and there, but I don't talk about work or anything anymore. And I feel I'm gonna have to cut up my relationship talks because I feel like I get easily influenced. That's how I am. I do listen to people, and that's something I'm working on. But I don't want to get influenced to do something I don't really want to do, because I am like that. And I'm admitting to it. I'm an easily influenced person. And I hate admitting it, but sometimes I'm fucking dumb. I'm rather gullible sometimes. And sometimes when people tell me things, I take it to heart because I'm an emotional person, guys. Like, I can't control how I am. Like, you get me? I care what people say. And not me, general. Like, if they say, oh my gosh, she's so fucking fat, then nah, that's a different thing. I know who I am. And I know my positive features, stuff like that. Me as a whole person, I'm a work in progress. I will say I'm 75% confident. I think 25 lacking confident is my body. Like, 'cause I'm still working on it. You get me? But as a person, I do love myself. I think I do have a lot of good qualities that anyone would want to have. But at the same time, I think my negative points is that I am too easily influenced by people. And I take to heart a lot of the things that people tell me because I'm an emotional person. So I do care what people's comments are because it does get to me. Because then I get negative. Oh, that's another bad thing. I get really negative. And I'm admitting to it because it's who I am. I can, the years that I've gone through, you guys don't know my life, but I try to share it with you guys because I want you guys to know me. You get me? But I guess me sharing too much kind of comes off as you guys just want to comment on my whole life. And in that sense, it does come out a little different. So my apologies if that is what you guys were feeling. But I share my stuff because I feel like I had friends. Because I don't have friends, you get me? The only people I have are my coworkers and my guy friends. But my guy friends are different, you get me? My guy friends are not like that emotional. Or if I broke up, like my other guy friend, when my boyfriend broke up with me, I called him and he didn't say nothing, guys. He was just quiet. It's not because he didn't care, but because he didn't know what to say. But you know how I know he cared? Because he was crying with me. And I love him so much. So again, Chris, if you're watching this, I love you so much. Like a brother, I love you so much. And for you to be crying with me, that just showed me so much how you care about me, and it means the world to me. That made me it touched my heart, to be honest, and I started crying even more. But other than that, I don't have that female connection, sorry, with girls. I feel like a lot of the girls can't be my friends, and I want to be, I don't want to say, is that a word cliche or just being repetitive, but a lot of the girls don't want to be my friends. I just can't be friends with girls. Most of my friends are guys, and I don't want to be the girl, oh my god, all my friends are just guys. No, it's because for some reason I can't form a bond with the girls. Sometimes a girl is very hard to form a bond because I feel like they're rather too, what's the word, the reason why I can't build friendship with girls is because I'm too hidden. When I'm friends with guys, I'm very open. Like, I goof around, I say shit for what it is. But when I'm with a girl, for some reason I become reserved. I know you guys think I'm not shy or anything, but I become reserved. I'm quiet and I can't talk for some reason. I joke around here and there, but I'm not that open like I am with my guy friends. And why am I like that? I don't know. Like, I don't think I have found a girl that has made me open up like my guy friends do. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't have that personal connection with a girl yet, you know? I have a lot of coworkers, but I don't hang out with them outside of work. So I wouldn't know how we were going to be, you know, like, are we going to be cool? I want that girl that, oh my God, I'm going to go sleep at her house. I don't have a friend like that, guys. You know how much a yearn, or yearn, I don't know, I'm saying it wrong. I yearn for a friend like that, you know? Yuli, you might dislike me, but I want the hedgehog bag. Girl, I'm not selling her. Girl, I've been with my husband for 17 years. It's hard, I tell you. It's the most beautiful thing, but hard work. I was only 15 and he was 19. Wow. 17 years is a very long time. You guys were, yeah, Megs was high school sweethearts with her husband too. Now, kid you not, like, relationships are hard, guys. So that's why when what's it called, when people get bumps, this is our first bump, guys, and honestly speaking, it's not bad. Having our first bump is not bad as a relationship for 4 years. Like, let's be honest, it's not. So I guess when I did get those comments saying, oh my God, you made the wrong choice, me being how I am, being easily influenced, I thought, oh my God, like, why are they saying that? Because I don't see it that way. You get me? And that's because I'm living through my relationship. They don't know. They only know what I say. But I get they, you know, they're trying to be direct like Lisa was. You get me? Again, I don't know if Lisa unsubscribed. Maybe she did. You know, because like I was addressing it and stuff. And maybe she thought I was trying to be mean. But I wasn't. I was just trying to understand where was it coming from. Because I guess because I don't see it that way. I wanted to know what was she seeing that I wasn't. You know, because I'm living my relationship. But sometimes the outsider opinion can see what we can't see. So I guess that's what I wanted to know. Where was it coming from? You know, that's what I really wanted to know. But she left before she answered me. So, but I hope she did unsubscribe. And she did. I wish her nothing but the best. And it's just how I am, you know. It is what it is. I'm very transparent how I am and my feelings. So relationships are hard. So I do agree with Betty Boo. They're not easy. You get me? And building a relationship with someone, it's very difficult. Now, Megs, I'm curious. Megs, in your lifetime with your husband, has there been a time where you thought, oh my God, this is not going to work out? And Betty Boo, have you ever thought in your relationship 17 years, this is not going to work out? Have you ever thought that in your relationship? Speaking from like people that have been with their significant others for a really long time. Because that's a very long time, guys. Freaking eyelash, get away from me. Oh my God, it's right there. Where are you? Oh, right here. Make a wish. Yes. You see, thank you for your transparency, Max. Thank you so much. America Loga, pretending like I'm working. Lost track of conversation. America Loga, you're awesome. Thank you for being honest, because that just proves it. Like, relationships are not perfect. Like, I always was curious to see if there was a perfect relationship. It's not. And I have said that my relationship was perfect because it was to me. You know, to me it was in the beginning. And obviously we had our first bump around this year. But before this, it was, to me, it was perfect. We never had fights. We never argue. We were just so good, you know? And sometimes it does take someone to leave your life to understand what you really are missing. And I feel that's what happened with us, to be honest. You know? Oh, I like this whole pink thing going on. It looks pretty. I like it. I need to buy... this is my favorite powder, by the way, guys. I'm basically done. Look, it doesn't have nothing. I'm going to take the last scraps. Meg's military family, kudos to yours. But I can tell you one advice. Divorce is not an option. working through the problems, if that's what you both want, you can overcome almost anything. Yeah, thank you so much for saying that, because look, I think breakups is basically similarity to a divorce. Obviously, it's not the same, but when you're in a relationship, breakups are like mini divorces. You know, you're like, oh, we're calling it quits. We're not gonna work through it. There's no fix to this, and let's leave. Like mini divorces. You know, obviously, when you're married, getting a divorce is just, besides obviously, you know, especially you, because you had kids involved. I think there's a lot of aspects to the relationship, and you got to think about, hey, if we get divorced, what's gonna happen, you know? So I love to hear that from Megs, because I guess if I really had to say, if I really would like to take advice, it would be from Megs and from anyone that's been in a relationship for 17 years, because that's, what is the word, that's a lifetime experience, and I would appreciate that advice. And I feel their advice is gonna be like more of a, I don't know how to explain it. Not saying that, oh, I'm not taking other people's advice just because they're not with someone, you know, but I understand that they've been through hardships, and knowing what kind of hardships they've been through, or you know, what made them be who they are, is a good advice to maybe follow the lead. You get me? But this is just my own personal opinion. That's it, you know. But again, personal opinions sometimes do come out to be good, and sometimes they come out to be bad, and that's actually honestly true. So people like me can get, oh, see, that's what I was saying. Oh my god, NGOC, no, you can give advice, you can't. I'm just saying, in relationship wise, like someone that's been through such a big, like long term relationship has way more experience, you know, and I would say the say in what they want to say, basically. Anyone can give their advice and their opinion, but me being me, I take everything too personal, because that's how I am. You know, I take things to heart. You get me? Especially if, okay, let's be complete. I took it to heart, and I'm gonna tell you why. I think I know why. I didn't know why when Lisa was here. I didn't know why. I took it to heart because I feel like my boyfriend is a very kind guy, you know. And there was another comment too saying that, oh, just because your boyfriend is nice doesn't mean it's gonna work out. And it does hurt me to see comments like that, because I feel like that's something against my boyfriend, and it does hurt me, because me knowing how he is, I've been knowing him for almost 4 years, and I know him not to the 100, obviously, because we had little communication lacking. But him as a person, as a persona, he's not mean. He's very, very kind and very shy and quiet into himself. And for someone to say this guy is a manipulator, it did hurt me, honestly. It did hurt me, because it kind of reminded me of what I had, which was my first relationship. And he was horrible to me, guys. Never once said like, oh my god, he did call me like in the beginning pretty cute or whatever, but always disrespecting me all the time. He will call me like super harsh names, comment about my weight, comment about my makeup skills. Yeah, my makeup skills, guys. There was one time when I put red lipstick, and he was saying, you don't even know how to do your lipstick right. Like, why do you wear lipstick if you don't know how to do your lipstick right? It's like comments like that would just hurt me so much. And adding to that, that he physically was hurting me. Like I could admit it now because I already moved past it, but he physically abused me, emotionally, physically. He was mean to me. And even until this day, I always wonder, why did you do this to me? Like, what did I do to you when all I did was just love him, you know? I've never ever was like, you know, I was very, I would say the word devoted to him, because my whole world was him. I didn't think about anyone besides him. And that was my fault too, because my whole world revolved around him, but his world didn't revolve around me. You get me? And for someone to say that my boyfriend is a manipulator kind of did hurt me a little bit, because my boyfriend is the sweetest guy ever. And yeah, he did broke up with me because he had his valid feelings. You know, like everyone has feelings sometimes where they just want to leave. And I can't be mad at him for that, because we were lacking communication. We were lacking hanging out. We were putting our jobs as a priority, and we were not focused on ourselves. And it's the truth. We messed up. We both messed up. I am 41. You make me seem old. We're literally the same age. And no, girl, it's just as a relationship wise. I'm 41 and I had a 10-year relationship from 19 to 30. Wow, that's a long time. More than when there's kids in between. You can't just walk out. We sit and work it out. As long as there's love between, we find a way. Right, Megs? We are the same age. I'm feeling old. You guys are so young. When you girls feel old, what am I? For God, I'm Asian. For Asian, everything over 30 is half in the grave. I'm over 40. Really? You don't sound 40. You sound like, I thought you were like in your 20s, to be honest. NGOC, you're only as old as you feel. You're not old. I know you don't want too many comments about your relationship, but I can't just give you. Go ahead, love. But I guess that's where the meaning, the more deeper meaning to me caring about her comment was that she was calling my boyfriend a manipulator or gaslighter or whatever. And that hurt me because my boyfriend is not like that. If you guys see how my boyfriend is and how he acts, he's such a sweet soul. Like, you get me? He wouldn't purposely be like, oh my God, I'm gonna hurt her. You get me? He's not like that. Like, even yesterday, he was so caring of me. Yesterday, I was feeling like shit. I don't know what happened at Olive Garden, but something was in the chicken that just made me feel like ass. And I was feeling horrible the whole night, but I still wanted to be with him. And then I had the runs, and he drove me to McDonald's to, like, you know, go to the restroom. And I was there for like a while because my stomach was hurting. And he was still caring of me, you know, holding me. Like, you guys don't understand. It's because you guys don't know him. That's why I feel sometimes I want him to share his side of his story, but some of you guys don't even want to meet him because you guys think he's mean. He's not a bad person. He's not a bad person, and I want you guys to know that. The times that I got sick, when I lost my hearing and I got the ear infection, I still wanted to be with him, so I hung out with him, right? And we went out to hang out. But I told my boyfriend, like, I don't feel good, my ear hurts. And I brought my little medicine for my ears, and he put it on my ear, girl. Like, and I was laying down, he put it in my ear, and then he said, here, like, you could just lay in my chest, listen to my heart, because you don't have to focus on the beeping. Because I was hearing a loud beep in my ear, and I was getting depressed because I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna hear this for the rest of my life. So I was getting so negative and so sad. And he took care of me then. You get me? And then again, when I got sick with COVID, he will watch movies with me every single day through the phone because he missed me. You know, it's just, he's not a bad person, guys. We just had a miscommunication. And I feel like, I guess that's what's hurting me. That a lot of you guys are thinking that he's a mean person or a bad guy. You know? But there's a lot of things that he does need to work on. He's not perfect. And never, like, I never say he was perfect. So, but a manipulator is such a harsh word. And I didn't like hearing that, to be honest. I didn't. I guess that's where it's coming from. I'm just realizing this right now. I think this is where it's coming from, you know? I feel like I'm missing some mascara. It's 10:05. I woke up so early and I'm still getting ready late. I don't know how in the hell did I do that. Where's my eye curl? Oh, it's over there. Huda, girl. Huda. This is my favorite one, actually. I forgot which one did I use. Did I use this? I used Wedding Day. Wedding Day from Huda. Huda Cosmetics. It is pretty, huh? That lipstick color is bomb. Thank you, Betty Boo. It's hard to type with this predictive text. I know. Well, everyone only sees what you have said about him and base judgment on that. Yeah, definitely agree with that. Regardless of what anyone else thinks, you are the one with him, not anyone else. And if that makes you happy, then so be it. Thank you, Alicia's Corner. See, that's a perfect way to say thank you so much. So true. Your lipstick is pretty. Thank you. Let's curl our lashes a little bit. And I feel so open now because I already told him everything. I told him my secret and everything. I feel like he literally took me to McDonald's to go poo. TMI, but I had a blow up yesterday. After eating Olive Garden, my stomach was hurting. And I was having the gargles. I'm like, what in the fuck? And we were literally walking in the park. And I told him, I was like, wait a minute. He's like, what's wrong? I was like, I gotta go poop. He's like, what? It's like, yeah, like my stomach is gonna blow. And then we both started laughing. Then I kind of started like, we both started walking really fast. And then it went away. It's like, oh, I'm fine. It's like, do you want to walk another lap? And in my mind, I was like, no, because if I walk another lap, maybe halfway there, I'm going to poop on my pants. So then he was like, and I said, no, let's just sit in the car for a bit. And the moment I got in the car, my stomach started gargling again. And I was like, oh my God, it's gonna happen now. And then he's all like, oh my God, should I just take you home? And in my mind's like, there's no way. If I go home right now, I bet my dad is showering because my dad showers around 10 p.m. And imagine I get home and I can't even go poop. I'm gonna forget the shit in my pants. So then we went to McDonald's. He drove me to McDonald's, and then I went to McDonald's, and it was just so embarrassing. But like I said, we're very open about, you know, our stuff, like personal stuff like that. So it was just a funny situation. Regardless of what anyone says, so true, your lipstick's pretty. Love your eyeshadow. Thank you. Yuli, my comment. Where is it? Where is it? Oh my God, what the hell? When did this come out? I know you don't. Oh, sorry. Advise that I know both of you value your jobs and sometimes it can be your main focus, but it's very important to make time for each other. Even if you're both tired, then be tired together. I can't express that enough, and communication from both sides. Girl, this is iOS 17 is annoying. I love it. Okay, the iOS 17 is annoying. Let me talk about the iOS 17, girl. I actually like it because you get to, you know, the little contact thing could have little heart emojis now. I know it's a little small little feature, but I love it. And then you could change the songs. My boyfriend added the same song for my ringtone and his ringtone. And then we're also sharing each other's location. What do you guys think about sharing each other's location? I really want to know. This is my first time ever doing this, so I don't know. It was actually at a pure accident. I didn't know what that little circle thing was. I know. I've been having an iPhone for almost 2 years, and I don't even know how to work an iPhone. Like, I've been a Samsung girl for 10 years. So when I converted to iPhone 2 years ago, I never really thought that I was gonna like it. So I was like, what the hell? Oh my God, this thing doesn't have anything anymore. So I was like, what the hell? Like, that little circle thing is. And I had clicked on it, and my boyfriend said it was location. And I was like, oh, and then just to play around, like, oh, like, let's see if it works. So then I clicked on it and I shared it, and then he shared it, and then I was like, oh, and then I was like, are we gonna share each other's location now? But I was just like kidding. It's like, yeah, we can. And I was like, okay. So then I put it on infinity location, so I know where he's at. I guess I don't know if that's weird, but just in case, you know. I think it's helpful if something happens, maybe. But it was a pure accident thing, and which is like, like, I have nothing to hide. He's like, I have nothing to hide. Like, we could share each other's location. Like, okay. So we both put it on an infinity location watch, so we know each other's location at all times. Which is, I never believed it was something to do in a relationship. I've never seen it anywhere. So I don't know if people do that. Maybe, I don't know what I'm doing. I haven't updated my updated, girl. It's so nice. I like it. I'm so paranoid and go out alone with my baby, so I would share it with my husband, but I don't think it's a bad thing. Valid. So yeah, I've shared it with him, so now we're like sharing each other's location. But I was just wondering because I don't know if couples do actually do this a lot. I've seen it on TikTok a lot, like when this girl, what's the girl, like she pranks her boyfriend or something. You know, the pranking videos from couples where the girl says, I'm gonna turn off my location to see what he says. And I never understand, what are they talking about? Like, I never understood, what is she talking about, turn off her location? But I guess that's what it is, right? Like the iPhone location thing, right? That's what she was talking about. Because I didn't understand what she was talking about. Like, what is she talking about? I'm sorry, guys. I'm kind of very dumb sometimes with the whole iPhone situation. So now it makes sense. She was talking about her location. So that's why when she turned it off, the guy was so mad. And then the guy was like, what? Why you turn off your location? Where are you? It's like, oh, I just, had to go out with friends or something. It's like, for friends, why did you have to turn off your location? And it was just a reaction video to see what her boyfriend would say when she turned off her location. But he was mad. He was like, what the fuck are you? Okay, not cussing her out, but why did you? I was so worried about you. Da, 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 da. It's like, I like to know where you're at all times because something could happen to you because you're so beautiful. Just telling her a bunch of stuff. And then, yeah, the video ended with just being a prank, I guess. It was a prank video or something. Sometimes I like prank videos like that, but sometimes I don't. They become too overplayed. The prank that I hate that girls do to their husbands is when they say pretending that they're cheating. I hate pranks like that. I don't think those are healthy. There's this girl, I don't know if you guys know Haley, Alex and Haley. I stopped following them a long time ago because it just became so repetitive and the pranks don't seem genuine anymore. They just seem very rehearsed. And I stopped following them because the girl, she's just, to me, I feel like she plays with fire a lot. She does a lot of videos where she's gonna go out to a club or she's gonna go party or she's gonna pretending that she's cheating with her boyfriend or something. I think those are very serious. Cheating, for me especially, I hate cheating. I cannot do cheating. Like, I've been cheated on before. It's painful, hard to even know, you know, when someone's cheating on you. And she does a lot of pranks on her boyfriend that she's cheating, and I don't like those videos. I don't. I think those are just, I feel those are just causing insecurities in a relationship, me personally saying. Just her pranking him all the time that she's cheating or going out on a club or going to go do this or do that. They are hurting the relationship, I feel. But hey, they just got married not that long ago and they're still together. But I like when I used to go shopping. Boy, you ain't knowing where I'm at. Oh my god, that's the only time. If my, because my boyfriend thinks I'm not gonna like buy Coach Outlet anymore. So I would be like, he's gonna be, where are you? And then he's gonna search me and I'm gonna be at the Coach Outlet. So I'm gonna have to probably like maybe shut it down just at one time. But then he's gonna know. It's like, where are you? I'm like, oh, I'm at TJ Maxx. And then it says that I'm all the way to the Citadel Outlets. I would Coach Outlet. I'd be like, what in the hell are you doing over there? But my boyfriend is so cute because he's like, you don't have to stop buying bags. I'm like, yeah, but I want to. Like, just pause it for like a bit, you know? And plus the drop that came out, it's not cute. It's kind of not that cute. It's cute, but not that cute, you know? And I'm not craving anything from Coach Outlet right now. Oh, the only bag I want is the cute little satchel bag from Retail Bag. Oh my god, that bag is so cute. Oh my god, I have to go already. What the hell am I doing? I love that bag. It is so cute. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's like a cute little satchel bag with little feet. And it's new. It's a new bag. Oh my god, that bag is so cute, guys. I really want that bag. But it's $395. So I'm waiting for Macy's to have a sale. Because it is on Macy's and they have it in chalk. But low-key, I want the brown one. The signature print one. Because it's giving Louis Vuitton vibes. Like, you guys have to see the bag. Sonia knows what bag I'm talking about. What is the bag called, Sonia? I'm still here. You're not seeing things because you love him. Okay, love. Like, I will accept your opinion. You know, it's all love here. I'm not going to keep addressing anything else. Thank you so much for stopping by. And I really do love that at the end of the day, you're saying this because you care. So it's all love here, Lisa. All love here, Lisa. Lisa. Sometimes when I'm at the outlet, I'm like, oh, I'm getting groceries. Oh, it's hard when I'm trying to... Okay, I know. Because his birthday is around the corner. So imagine when I'm trying to buy him his gift or something. He's probably going to be like, where are you? Well, I finally convinced my boyfriend to buy himself some Crocs because he thinks Crocs are so ugly and they're so this. I have two pairs of Crocs and I feel like they're the most comfortable shoe ever. And I had told him this multiple times, like, buy yourself some Crocs. They're actually really comfortable. And he didn't want to. And I was like, boy, come on, just do it, like, you know. And he didn't want to. But yesterday he's like, I'm gonna go buy some Crocs. And I was like, what? Where did that come from? He's like, you know, I just want some comfortable shoes because my boyfriend works at the airport. So he does do a lot of hard labor. Like, if you guys don't know, he goes and picks up the packages. And when you get interviewed for the job, it does tell you have to be able to lift like over, I don't know how many pounds. I think he said, how many pounds? Like, I think 40 pounds or something. I'm not quite sure. I think it's like 40 or 50 pounds. I'm not quite sure. But he did say like, oh, you know, I'm so tired every time I'm got off work and stuff. So he's going to buy himself some Crocs. And we were trying to go to the mall yesterday. But girl, we got out of Olive Garden like around 10 p.m. So by the time we reached the mall, it was already closed, you know. But anyway, But I finally convinced him to buy himself some Crocs. I was like, "But you need to buy yourself some Crocs. They're like the most comfortable shoe ever." Michelle, oh, the brows are so good. I tried to do my eyebrows with gel yesterday, and I think my eyebrows were too long, and I fluffed them upwards. It's hard. Okay, when you do your eyebrows with gel, you have to trim them, girl, because then they will be too fluffed out. I've had that issue before with my eyebrows, and sometimes they don't work out, girl. This is a genuine question. I don't know if you guys care for me like that, but do you guys rather see me sad or happy? Like, just a genuine question. I feel if I had my friend, even though knowing that, oh my God, they're not doing good in general, I think at the end of the day, what matters to me is that they're happy. That's the kind of friend I am, at least myself. I care that my friend is happy. Obviously, if you keep seeing her sad multiple times, and then that's different. You get me? Sorry, guys. I'm trying to figure out what my little rubber band is. Hmm. Oi. Say sometimes. Thanks for the updates, Lucy's. We all have our ups and downs in our relationships and can't listen to what people think because people don't know the full scope of things, of the layers. Thank you, Michelle. But I feel like being honest isn't something you want from us. Nah, you're misinterpreting everything, Lisa. But like I said, it's all love here, and I don't understand where is it coming from. Now that you're here, the honest reason why is the word manipulation came out of you, because I know my boyfriend and he's such a good guy. You get me? Like, yeah, he broke up with me, but that's because we were having issues like any relationship. But let's say someone that you love so dear and that you know them, and someone is just calling them like, I feel manipulation is such a harsh word. And I feel like that wasn't nice because I know how my boyfriend is and I don't think he's a manipulator. And I think that word was just, for me, it got a little too hard. It went to my heart because I love my boyfriend so much and I feel like he's not a manipulator. And that word was just too harsh coming from a person that doesn't know him. You get me? That's where it honestly came from. I didn't like that word. But if you were just trying to be honest and just give advice, then yeah, by all means, go ahead. But honestly, the word manipulate is very, very strong. What, Kevin? Let me tell you about Crocs. They're like the most comfortable. It isn't our place to judge other people's relationship because we don't know. Thank you, Michelle. But man, I will unsubscribe. And there you go, Lisa. Come on, girl. You seem like a nice person, just not my vibe anymore. It's because you're not liking what I'm saying. That's why. But that you're just showing like what it is. So go ahead and unsubscribe. Bye. Like, that's, I don't know why she has to like be like that, and that's the reason why that she's doing the same thing that the other girl did, because I addressed it and because I'm telling you how I feel and you don't like it and now you want to leave. Then go ahead and leave. Then you're just proving to me that it is what I was thinking that you were saying. So bye bye, have a good day, peace. I meant yes to Megs and wish that Lisa's days gets better. I don't think Kevin ever manipulated anything. I love, 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 and if you love him and he does too, then I love that. Thank you, Megs. America Loca Crocs. Yes. Crocs are good. I have like 3 pairs, girl. No, 2 pairs, and I'm gonna get more because I wanna get. Does anyone have the Croc that has the heel? What is this? Oh my god. Oh, does anyone have the Crocs that have? I feel Megs will have it. Megs, you have the Crocs that have the heel, right? I feel like you will have it. But Crocs are ugly, no matter how comfortable they. That's what my boyfriend said. They're ugly, but he's gonna buy some. Well, we know that what he's getting for his birthday. No, he says he's gonna buy himself. He's gonna go to Dick's Sporting Goods. What's your shoes? Girl, I have a big foot. I'm a size 9. I have a big foot. Okay, I'm 8.5, but because my foot is wide like a freaking platypus, then it's a 9. Don't even have to finish the sentence. Right? Yuli, come on. You know we want you to be happy buying bags. I know, girl. I know, but I am. But again, you guys, thank you so much for stopping by. I love you guys. I hope tomorrow is a beautiful day. And again, Lisa probably already left, but again, Lisa, it is what it is. I was just in my opinion. I feel like the word manipulation is very strong, and you just maybe I took it too hard, and I did. I said I took it too hard because I feel like the word manipulation is very strong to say about a person that I love and that I know. And I feel like she didn't like my response, and that's just how I am. I'm very honest, transparent, and I like to do my responses and opinions like you were giving your opinion. But in a sense, it did hurt me because the word manipulation is very strong, and I didn't like that being put on my boyfriend. So obviously I am gonna go ahead and say my actual thoughts. Give me every color. I just got a new heel one yesterday. Really? Which one? I want to buy those, but I don't know if I'm gonna look good on them. Have an amazing day, chula. Thank you. My last words to you today: be happy, happy. You all have a great day. And the hedgehog, I know, girl. If anything, if you want the Dempsey, I might consider selling the Dempsey, but I'm not selling my mini Roy hedgehog. I love that little mini bag to hell. Like, I love it so much. Not to hell, should I say to heaven? To heaven. All right, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much to everyone that understands me and that is happy that I'm trying to work things out with my boyfriend. Again, relationships are not easy. They're not. There are struggles. There are a lot of bumps. But I'm going to say this from my own experience. If there's compromise and a connection still, I think it's worth it to give it another shot. If there's love, compromise, understanding, and communication, it is worth it to give it another shot because you both want it. Obviously, if one is not giving you that, then obviously it's sad and it's meant to be ended. But I feel like we both have connected so much after this breakup. It made us stronger, and like when we were together yesterday, it was like a different relationship. It was like a fresh start, and it feels really nice. I'm going for the second day being back with him, and it feels amazing. It's like a whole different conversation. We text each other every moment that we wake up or we're doing something. We're going back how we were, not how we were back in the past, but just being more open and more communicated. Is that a word? Communicated? But yeah, guys. Yeah, show me. Dempsey, never Rowan, only Dempsey. You wanted the Dempsey? All right, girl. Maybe, girlfriend. Maybe. All right, America Loca. Thank you so much for stopping by. I love you guys so much. And I'll see you guys really soon in the next live. Bye.